So one thing that I would specifically like to talk about, what I've experienced is the lifestyle as compared to, because we are living in South Bombay and I've lived in Gurgaon. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a very sensitive topic.
That's why I laughed.
Yeah. So, the lifestyle of the people as compared to what it's in Gurgaon and what it's in South Bombay is very different. Like, that's the kind of.
In what way? Like, why do you say so?
I feel like I don't know a good way for me to put it, but if you meet someone from South Bombay and if you meet someone from Gurgaon, you'll know the difference. Like,
Good or bad?
it's good. There's
Okay.
there's nothing bad about it because I have a lot of friends in South Bombay. You know that.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of friends.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of friends from Gurgaon as well. So and I'm not saying that they won't gel with each other or they won't be good with each other and all that. They're all chill. But when you talk to them, there's a specific difference that you can make out that oh, he or she is from this place and he or she is from that place.
Okay.
So that is something when I just moved in, I noticed that oh, there's a specific way that this is there and that is there.
Okay, so that specific difference was pretty clear.
It was very evident because like that was one of the things that I could notice like very easily. So I never knew that there's a concept called South Bombay when I was in Gurgaon. Like, I mean, I growing up, I was in Delhi also. South Delhi was there, but it's completely different.
Yeah.
You know what the culture over here and the culture over there, it's completely different.
Honestly, if I have to say, I don't know much about Delhi because I've never been to Delhi and I've also not been to Gurgaon.
Yeah.
So I've only heard South Delhi, South Delhi hai.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I feel this, but I feel like South Bombay culture is damn strong.
Right.
It's very like, okay, South Bombay is genuinely a separate culture and Bombay culture in general is anyway known to be that way a little bit. But like, I don't know if it's the same with South Delhi, is it? Like, I don't know. And I'm sorry if I sound like to be...
You're trying to be
my
pro South Bombay or what?
No. I don't want to be pro or anti anybody. I love everybody and everybody is equal in God's eyes. But jokes aside, I don't know if South Delhi has that same... Does it? I'm asking. Does it have that same rootedness as South Bombay?
See, to be very honest, like, I was in Gurgaon, so I wasn't in South Delhi as such. Like, I've met a few people here and there. And they've been good. I mean, there's nothing...
I'm going to stop you. Is Gurgaon like the Navi Mumbai of Delhi?
No, please, no.
So what's it like? Give like a good example for a Bombay person to understand.
Gurgaon, I feel, is like BKC.
But it's not that close to Delhi.
Sorry?
It's not that close to Delhi. Like how BKC is within the confines of Bombay.
Right.
Right? So वैसे is Gurgaon in...
Gurgaon and Delhi are not that far, to be honest.
So is it as far as like say like Churchgate to BKC?
Bombay is very small as a city as compared to Delhi.
Really?
Yeah.
But Bombay, it feels so big now because of the traffic and...
Yeah, so like it's not like Delhi doesn't have traffic. Delhi also has traffic. But Delhi as a city is huge compared to Bombay. Like Delhi is massive. So
like the roads are better.
Not just the roads. I mean, that goes without saying. Bombay roads are like so narrow and short, and like so many people filled like in the road and every single thing. So in that sense, Delhi has more space. So that in the end, that's what it is. I mean, the density of population of Bombay is also like much more as compared to what it is in Delhi.
Yeah.
So in that way, I mean, coming back to what you said, there's no difference as such between South Delhi and South Bombay. What I feel like.
Okay. Let's do one thing.
Okay.
Let's ask the people that are watching. जो भी लोग देख रहे हैं, and hopefully eventually this will be a lot more people
watching or listening. Yeah.
Watching or listening. Is it actually when they're listening? How will they comment? Good question, technical question. They can DM us. Chalo. Let's say it this way. On our Instagram page, tell us what you think about South Delhi or South Bombay. Let's do like a South Delhi versus South Bombay.
Yeah.
Represent your crowd. Tell us where you're from and tell us which place you think is better.
I have no say in this,
because tu na idhar ka na udhar ka.
Yeah, like I'm not South Delhi. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been Gurgaon.
But you are South Bombay though.
I might have just spent 4 years over here. I think I qualify.
You become a naturalized citizen.
But like it's not like I was an alien to Bombay. My cousins live over here. My grandparents and all used to live over here. So when I was in Gurgaon, at least I think once in every 2 years, minimum once in every 2 years, I used to come to Bombay and visit them and every single thing. Like Bombay has been good, but I never saw this part of the town.
Like South Bombay.
Like South Bombay. I never used to come over here. Like I didn't have any relatives
Until
there.
you shifted.
Until I shifted, yeah. I
Ah,
didn't have any
ah.
relatives and all living in this area of the city.
Okay.
So I never really came over here. So it was new for me to begin with because Gurgaon, we don't have any sea, I mean, ocean and every single thing. All
It's
that.
a landlocked
Yeah.
city.
So, I mean, I don't want to sound like I don't know what sea and oceans are. But
yeah, that's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
Because we're starting out, we may explain topics or sound like we don't know some certain things about some topics.
yeah.
Even if we don't feel bad about it. But please don't assume that we are a little mundu or like, I don't know, blonde, what do you want to call it?
I think blonde
Blonde is the better word. Yeah. So this, as he said, this is a learning process. But
You know, that reminds me, when I came to South Bombay,
Huh.
there are a lot of slangs that are used over here. I'm not saying Gurgaon doesn't use slangs. Gurgaon, there are a lot of slangs.
Yeah,
Proper Hindi, it's over there.
Can you give some examples in your Gurgaon accent?
It's more like, भाई उसको बुलाइयो यहाँ पे बताते हैं उसको.
Sounds like a threat only, bro.
Hey, you're generalizing now. Yeah,
Bro, come
Delhi
on.
and Gurgaon.
बुलाइयो उसे इधर. And like
Or-
in the accent that you say it.
Yeah,
Wanna say it one more time?
उसको यहाँ बुलाइयो.
हाँ.
उससे बात करते हैं.
हाँ.
उसको
क्यों
पूछते
करते
हैं
हैं?
कुछ. Just normally, like, I don't know. Like, I think it's a misconception that people have that Delhi people are hot-headed. I mean, the misconception that Bombay people have, the Delhi people are hot-headed.
Or maybe many other people also. We don't know.
Yeah.
Because we are at the Bombay.
Like, one thing I've noticed, I want to ask you this.
Hmm.
I mean, is it a preconceived notion that, Bombay people don't like Delhi people?
No, man. I don't think it's like that. Like, I can't say don't like.
Yeah.
But maybe preconceived notion, I feel there is key, and you guys can back me up in the comments, that people think Delhi people are a little, as you said, maybe a little hot-headed or
Right.
rowdy or
Mhm.
little like strong. And
Mhm.
I think it's just culturally there are so many differences in the country. Ki
Mhm.
the way of talking, the hav-bhav, the
Mhm.
words
Mhm.
that are used sound so different. Like, you know how people say South Indians are a little more chill, more power.
Am I?
You are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's a cool
Yeah,
mix.
so
Okay.
I'm
tell us.
actually a South Indian, but I've lived in Delhi.
Hmm.
So, and I live in Bombay right now. So what's
You're
left?
like
Yeah.
unity and
Yeah,
diversity
unity, yeah.
represent.
India represent, bro.
India represent. North South मिलन
Yeah.
आपसे ही हुआ है.
It's like, I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I think that's South Indians being mellow. I really don't
So
think so.
South में where are you from? Well, I know, but
Yeah,
where?
Mangalore,
Mangalore. Okay, so I mean
Yeah.
again Tulu.
Tulu. Yeah.
Do you speak any Tulu?
No,
No.
I don't know how to speak in
Not
Tulu.
even one word.
Like, yeah.
Like a South Indian.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can understand a few words,
Huh.
but I don't speak it that much.
Okay. Where were we?
So yeah, the preconceived notion.
The preconceived notions. Yeah, right. So I was saying that the preconceived notions are there.
Yeah.
And I think the certain preconceived notions, at least the ones that I know of,
Hmm.
are the anger wala side, the rowdy maybe perspective that
Yeah.
people have of Delhi people.
Yeah.
But I think they can also be very kind and loving. And again, I come from a bit like of a biased, or not biased, but thoda not fully exposed perspective,
Yeah.
because I have not been to Delhi.
Yeah.
So I can't say that about all Delhi people.
Yeah.
But I think one can definitely say that you don't see that same kind of aggression in Bombay. I think, again, one can't generalize because there are all types of people everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm sure you may have noticed one of the differences that you were talking about earlier. Ki
Yeah.
Bombay mein people are a little more chill, a little more mellow, a
Yeah.
little less into it. Everybody is running around calm.
Yeah, so
everybody's
exactly.
very calm se calm.
Yeah,
You know, like
that's
एक-
that's literally
yeah.
what I was going to say. Yeah, people are
Yeah.
so busy in their own lives that they don't, indulge in all these other things.
हाँ.
मतलब उनको अपना ही काम करना है वैसा है.
And not to say Delhi people are vela or anything.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know why it's that way. It's
Yeah.
like an interesting thing that one can actually do a case study on.
I feel, it's more like Delhi people, what I've noticed, I mean, they have more of an ego
Hmm.
as compared to Bombay people
Hmm.
in terms of, portraying themselves that, हाँ हम हैं यहाँ पे. And,
तो जानता है मेरा बाप कौन है?
hey, that's bullshit, man. Like, honestly, I mean, that's more, I think that's more film driven. Yeah, मतलब पिक्चरों में ये दिखाते हैं. So
It's not said that often.
I mean,
Like, is it a stereotype that's true or not? Is my question.
bro, like, it's, I mean, I don't know, yeah. To be very honest, I personally haven't met anyone who's been like, "Tu janta hai mera baap kaun hai," and all that.
Really?
Yeah, like
You've
no.
been in Gurgaon for 17 years and not one person told you to jante hai mera baap kaun
No,
hai?
because I never went, got into such situations.
Acha, are you sure?
Let's not talk about it.
No, I know you haven't. I mean,
Yeah.
at least not at that level of.
No, like, I don't like doing all
Jang
those
Wang
things.
mein,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,